This is going to be a very interesting video considering the video just before this one. Just before this one that I uploaded. So, I see this video floating around and I wasn't going to touch on it because I'm just like, you know what? Hey, she's right. It did get over it. But I'm like, you know what? I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. Seemingly all the men's channels or male channels in this section of YouTube have touched on this. I think I'll go ahead and strike while the iron is pseudo hot, because this has been out for a while. She says the black guys, and of course it's black guys here, but this probably could apply to all men. But she says the black guys that were nerds in high school and got rejected by women for the drug dealers need to get over it and date them now. Quote, we were victims then, they preyed on us. Okay. So, she's going to talk about a meme, and that meme is this. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. I'm going to put it over here. And then I'm going to switch over the thing to this. This is the meme she's talking about. And this meme is so old. Man, look, I have seen this meme since at least the late 2000s. I think it's been around since at least the late 2000s, if not the mid 2000s, right? YouTube started mid 2000s, I believe it was. This has been around since at least the late 2000s. This is what she's going to be talking about. So, let's get into it, all right? I am going to go on ahead and play something, and then we're going to get into it. So, let's do it.
This reminds me of a meme. It was a meme of a girl in high school, a girl and a guy in high school.
How you gonna shame me?
Hold on, I'm not shaming you. I'm actually about to
You're
bring you full
perfect.
circle.
No one's
I got
shaming
your
you. You're
back. Watch
perfect.
this. In the meme, they were in high school. When the nerd came up to the girl in high school, she was like, ugh, no, I don't want you. And then once she became a baby mama, he was a CEO executive and all that. And she's like, hey, you remember me? He said, ugh, no, I don't want you. I be feeling like, respectfully, y'all is the grown-up versions of the niggas that got hurt in high school while we was out fucking with the drug dealers. Let me tell you something. We were victims then making horrible-ass decisions with grown-ass niggas preying on us. Y'all gotta let that shit go. You didn't get no pussy in high school. You getting pussy now. Get over it,
Absolutely.
nigga.
Because how many times do you hear men bring up, but what about the girls who had the older guys picking them up in high school?
Get the fuck over
it. It was right. It wasn't right then. It is not right now. And she wasn't the one who was responsible for making it right. He was the older guy.
They can make more.
Older guy.
They can make more
Take
excuses.
some accountability.
They can have as many excuses as they want. I say God save me from y'all.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm still the bitch you dream about. So we can talk all day about certain topics.
Projection.
You guys can't sit here and say.
Guys that they want to try to shame for making good decisions.
No one's shaming you.
You're not shaming good decisions.
You're not shaming me.
I'm not shaming good decisions.
No one's shaming them for their decision making.
I don't feel shame. I
It's
feel
actually
great.
quite the opposite. You're shaming
Why do
people
y'all
for
keep
making
talking
bad
over me?
decisions
Why do they keep
in the
talking
past.
over me? Why do they keep talking over me? Remember this. And this goes for the women too. But I'm speaking to my guys. Anytime that you find yourself in a situation where you dodged somebody that you thought was for you but really wasn't, that's God protecting you.
Absolutely.
That go for women too.
Whenever you raise your standards, fellas, remember, it's not that you got to have a lot of options. You just got to find the best one for you.
Right, so here it is right here. This is my yearbook. Now this thing, 2005, this thing has been in an accident I-95. This was what, maybe 2007. SUV, old SUV, flipped over, rolled a bunch of times, went up in the air spinning, down on the ground spinning, just rolled and crashed off. This was Jasper County outside of South Carolina or whatever. It was the same time when a bridge went and fell with a school bus full of kids in it and they all died. Okay, but I stayed alive despite that. Point is, this thing has been through a lot, but this is my yearbook and I'm going to go through some names. My God, I have not opened this thing. I think the last time I opened this thing just to go down memory road was what? Maybe 2010. And here comes the seniors. All right, here comes the seniors. Now, let's run through some names here. Definitely liked her to a certain extent, but that wasn't gonna work. Okay, fine. Let's go through the list. 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 Definitely liked her. Okay, but again, wasn't gonna work. And again, I have to reiterate this here. When I came to this school in 2001, I was the 7th black person, not a percentage, not per capita, not X times more likely or anything else. I was literally the 7th black kid. Okay? This school was 100%, like 60 something percent, 65, 67% Asian. Okay? Kind of liked her a little bit. Liked her even more. But I mean, we can all see how this was not gonna work, right? Let's go through a couple more. Finally, we see the first black person. Didn't like her actually, but still. These guys, these twins, Jesus Christ. Columba, my God. I actually looked her up on Facebook. She at least has a boyfriend. If not, she's married with a kid now, if I remember correctly. We were friends, and I saw guys trying to get with her. She would not. Her boyfriend was back in Chile, I believe it was. Chile? She would not cheat to save her life. She would not cheat to save her life. Not that I was trying to get her to cheat, but being one of her friends, I saw other guys trying to get her to cheat, and she would not. God bless her. If she kept that up, her husband is happy. Is happy. Happy as hell. Okay. Moving right along. We're just going through the seniors here. Well, obviously it's a senior yearbook, so yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Let us see. Her. Definitely liked her. This girl, she had an ass and tits on her, my God. But she... I checked her Facebook a couple years ago. The dude that she was dating in high school is friends with her or at least was on her Facebook friends list. Omar, and she's married to some other dude now. I think she might even have a kid, but she's married to some other dude. But yet she has her high school boyfriend on her Facebook. That is insane to me. That is insane. She also had some huge tits. My God. Ruth. I gotta look her up. I gotta look her up. Got to look her up. Oh, who is this handsome dude? My God. Who is that? Is that who I think it is? My God. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, all these girls in here would have been lucky to get with him, but no. Anyway, let me just keep going. Let me keep going. She was a bitch. were friends for a while. She actually got really thin, and the attitude came along with it. This was like years later. Definitely liked her, but that didn't work out. Jeff Kaufman, he was cool. What else we got here? What else we got? Her right here. One of the, 4 or 5 hottest girls in the school. My God, think Stacy Keibler legs, for anybody who knows who Stacy Keibler is, right? She had Stacy Keibler level legs. My God. She was insane. She was insane. I saw her, again, the next time after high school that I saw her, it was very strange. I mean, yes, there was the reunion and all that stuff, but after that, or before that actually, I was working at, not Montgomery Mall, Whitefoot Mall at the Godiva. For anybody in the Montgomery County area that remembers all that. And I saw her walk by one day, and she looked like she had been dragged off into a back room and a bunch of dudes had their way with her. And she was barefoot. It was weird. I don't know what happened, but I wanted to say something, but I didn't. It was very insane to me. I don't know what happened. But she was barefoot, walking in the middle of the mall, looking like she just survived the apocalypse or something, looking like some Laura Croft, Mad Max survival post-apocalyptic. I don't know. It was weird to me. It was weird. Becky, she was cool to a certain extent. Lainey, yeah. Sam Stern saved me from her as well, and I'll point him out when I finally see him. Sam Stern saved me from her. I don't know where she is now. I haven't looked her up, but for a short, tiny I'm guessing Jewish girl, she had the most African shelf of an ass. Good Lord. I don't know. Wow. John Laughlin. He has a kid too. Yeah, he was cool. He was probably one of, if not the coolest person in the entire school, as far as friends go. Deborah Lee. Truth be told, I actually did like her. And I don't know why. Because out of all the Asian girls in the school, I think she might have been the one where it's like something could possibly have happened. But anyway. I believe we are actually friends on Facebook. I think, actually we are, because I confused her with somebody else. Finally, the third black person, we finally come across them. Okay. Jillian, she was just freaking crazy. My God. And here we go. Right here. Kelly McClutchin. I saw the first time that I laid eyes on her, I said she was mine. Nobody else can have her. She is mine. I saw her and I'm like, yep, that's the one for me. I didn't know her name, didn't know anything about her. That was the one for me. All of these other girls, mainly Asian and a whole bunch of whites, a few Spanish sprinkled in, but I saw her and I said, she is mine. Okay? She, if I'm not mistaken, is married now. I don't know if she has a kid, but where is the dude that saved me from certain hell? Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? Sam. Where are you at, Sam? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at, Sam? Yeah, it's got to be coming up. We're at the S's right now. Where are you at, Sam? And you can tell who some of the popular and hotter and quote unquote hot girls were in school. You could tell who some of them were. Okay. April liked her, definitely liked her, but not didn't work. She her. Okay. Anyway. She was cool. She was cool. She was cool. She was a nice friend to have. I wonder whatever happened to her. I'm gonna go look her ass up, but where are they at? Bobby, I need to go look her up too. See what she's been up to. This dude was dated in April, so that didn't quite work. We were friends on and off. Yeah, but as far as and that is it, if I'm not mistaken. Next, Donald Trump. Huh. Okay. Anyway. I wonder if maybe he might have Sam STSU Stubenberg. Hey, Matt. Me and him, he is pretty much like the white version of me as far as physical height at the time. And actually, even to today, he is married with a kid. Matt Stubenberg. We're actually friends on Facebook. He's the exact same height as me, neck and neck. Even if we try to stand up straight and stretch ourselves out, neck and neck. Obviously, I weigh more than him, but we're the exact same height. I think his hair is back to being like dark brown or some crap like that. Anyway, where the hell is that dude? Give that man his credit. Where is he? Steen. Jamie. Yeah, she's one of the girls that you tried to get with as well. She was definitely a hot one. All right, well, I don't see him here. Maybe he... I was pretty sure I know his last... Okay, Sam Stern. Sam Stern was the one that saved me from her. Basically, he told me, yo, she does not do black guys. She does not like black guys at all. And he was right. He was right. Good Lord, he was right. It was what? Math class, I believe? Trig class? No. It was Algebra 1. Algebra 1's class. I forgot the name of the teacher. It might have been Miss Seidel. I don't know. But Algebra 1. I came back from football practice. Like, football practice was just before that. Okay. I remember I didn't even realize where she was sitting. I happened to be on her desk talking to somebody because, get there before class, clap before the bell rings and that stuff. She comes in, gives me this weird look, and immediately just says, "Get your smelly ass off my desk." I'm like, the fuck? Here it is. I'm looking at this girl like, yo, this is going to be some high school sweetheart. We get married and shit. And And the very first thing she says to me is, "Get your smelly ass off my..." Now, keep in mind, fresh sweat on a clean body does not smell. When sweat smells is when it dries on and then you go and re-sweat again. And that's the first time it starts to smell. And then, of course, if it dries on, if it keeps drying on and you re-sweat, then it smells. But if you are clean and then you sweat, assuming you have deodorant on, which we obviously did as high school here, fresh sweat on clean skin, on otherwise clean skin, does not smell. This girl, her tits were so huge, my God. And we actually were on again, off again, not like dating or anything, but like friends. Like we would like get mad and then be friends, then get mad and be friends. She was hilarious. And I looked her up last time I looked her up was like 2012. She obviously grew into her tits, and she's a mom now, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, she married some military dude, some Marine dude. But back here, my God, she could end world hunger with one of those things. Anyway. Oh, and so for anybody who thinks, oh my God, you don't like black women, all of these women here, and yes, there were a bunch of them that I obviously wanted to get with and wanted to bang, but I saw her and I was like, yes, that's mine, right? Just for the very first thing for her to say to me, this is the first time she's ever seen me, and that was the very first thing she said. And I'm like, God damn it, Sam Stern was right. Like, because obviously if she liked me, she wouldn't have said something like that. If she had no thought of me and it's like, okay, it's just somebody here, she wouldn't have started off saying what she said. Okay? All right. And so this is quite interesting in terms of this video here and how this video started. I really need to go check her out. Obviously, she has her own life and all that stuff, but you know what? She was cool. Like, of all the female friends I had, she was cool. I really got to see what's going on with her. All right. However, I find it quite interesting. You know what, man? Looking at this picture, maybe she wasn't good enough for this guy. You know? Maybe she wasn't. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't. And I did not realize that my beard did not connect back then. It's just... Oh my God. I cannot believe my beard did not connect back then. You know what, man? Maybe this dude was too good for her. Shit, fuck it. No, but to sit here and say, I bet you she has a hell of a time with Apple products and people all... Anyway. Omar, there we go. There we go. He was dating Gloria, and she, from what I understand, last I checked, which was like 2021, 2020, something like that. And it's not that I wanted to check because I was looking it up. Facebook happened to flash her across my stuff. Hey, this is somebody you may know. And I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that... This dude is still on her Facebook. And yet she's married to some other... all right. I mean, maybe they know each other or something. But yeah, but anyway, point is... and you know what the other thing is? The other thing about that is that in talking to various people in the DC, various black men in the DC metro area, it seems like in this DC metro area, black women as a whole aren't really looking for black dudes like that, right? The non-ghetto ones aren't really looking for black men like this girl. Aren't really looking for black dudes like that. So that was something that I had to get used to. That was something that I had to get used to. Now, these are the ones of the names of people who I have, I guess, positive things. Well, yeah, positive-ish things to say. Because going back to this video, there are some people in this school, okay, I'm not going to point them out. In fact, I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, there are actually. Oh, Yeah, there are some more people over here. So perhaps, I wonder if Sam Stern was in a lower grade than me. I could have sworn he was in the same grade. Maybe he was in a lower grade. Wow, so I got saved by a kid that was in a lower grade than me? That is insane. That is insane. I don't know if... Huh. Well, damn. Well, I'm not about to go search through all of this. Okay, I'm not about to search through all this stuff, but... Oh, yeah, Junior... Yeah, but his name was Sam Stern. Sam Stern. He gets the credit for saving my ass from certain embarrassment in trying to get with that girl. Okay. Is this Jamie? Yeah, anyway. There are some people in this in this very same yearbook that I could sit here and name and point out who they were in fact getting with dudes that were way the hell out of like Nafisa Hamid. I have some things about her as well. But I'll leave that. My God. Good Lord. She was cool. She was also another cool Asian girl. She was cool. God, I could go, man, I'm looking at this now, I could go through this damn yearbook. Good Lord. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Good Lord. Or maybe these are all seniors still. But why were the other ones in color? I don't remember. But point is, whatever. Sam Stern, you get your credit for this. There are some girls in here that I could point out that were dating dudes, okay, that were at least in their mid-20s to maybe mid, God forbid, late 30s. Like, yo, this school might have been in an area where people had money, right? Where people had money. However, 2005. This is everybody. 2005. Huh? Okay. You can see how many black people there are not in this school, right? Anyway. However, for the ones that were taking their parents' car, okay, fine. But by and large, people did not have money to be having brand new current model cars like that, okay? Yes, rich area, people had money, but not like that, okay? So, for these girls to be getting picked up in some of the cars that they were getting picked up in, and for some of them to be coming to class in some of the stuff that they were coming in, and then when you happen to see some of them in there, they're getting in the cars of these dudes that obviously were not related to them. Like, you're this lily white girl, but yet you're getting in this car with this dude that looks, number one, like he's about 30 or plus, and he's Asian, or he's East Indian, or he's also white. Right? I didn't see any black guys doing this. I never caught any black guys doing this, okay? Picking up these high school kids, and it's obvious that they were dating, obviously that they were fucking, like you could tell, You could tell, okay? You didn't need videotape evidence to prove it. You could tell these guys were fucking these girls. And they knew what they were doing. I mean, you're coming to class and all this expensive shit, and it's like, okay, your parents have money, but not that much money that they're going to be giving you that. Where are you getting that from, bitch? All right? These girls knew what the fuck they were doing. They had the mental fucking capacity to know what the hell they were doing. Okay? They were not these helpless, oh my God. Okay, there's a big difference between 16 and 6. Okay? Big fucking difference. Big fucking difference. And that's what gets me with this whole thing. It's like, so for her to come here and say that, oh, they were preying on the... No. You all were not being preyed on, because when people... Me, until... I tried it once and then I said never again. I tried to stop these girls sometimes. Other people tried to stop these girls, and these girls physically resisted us. Like we physically tried to stop them. Well, I didn't. I watched other people try to. And they physically resisted us. So it's like, yo, that's not somebody that's confused. Girls tried to save these girls. Guys tried to intervene. Guys tried to go up to the dude and try to, hey man, what's up? You know, nothing worked. And that's just here. There's also Gaithersburg High School. I went, was it Gaithersburg High School? I believe, yeah, it was Gaithersburg High School. I went there for a little bit, right, before coming here. I could only imagine it's the same thing at Churchill, right? These girls knew what the fuck they were doing. They could consent. They consented. They knew what they were doing. I don't know how the hell they met these dudes, because it's not like these dudes were just rolling around on or even near school grounds. So these girls were obviously meeting these guys somewhere. They knew what the fuck they were doing. They knew full well that the guys could get in trouble. They knew full well that they could probably, well, they might not get in trouble, but have to get a stern talking to, right? They didn't care. The guys didn't care either. So for this bitch to be sitting here saying how these girls were preyed on, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. Because you sure as fucking hell, ain't that right, Kelly McClutchin? You sure as hell could say no to the dudes your age. The dudes your age that would have tried to give you the world, even though the fuck are you, what world are you going to give her, or going to give anybody at 16, 17, 18? Sit down and shut up, my boy, right? But you would have at least wanted to. These girls said no. And looking back on it now, I'm just like, yo, a lot of these girls in here, were they only dating the dudes their age because they couldn't get a dude with money that might have been in his mid-20s to mid-30s plus? Like, I'm 37, I'm going to be 38 February 20th. Damn near forgot my birthday. February 20th. In like what, like a little over a month? A couple days over a solid month? There were girls, not middle school, but high school. Thank God middle school back then wasn't that bad. Okay, but there were girls here that were dating dudes that's going to be the age that I am. And of course, I overheard this, but I overheard this from multiple girls talking about the same girl, and they didn't realize I was there hearing them. So it's like, not like they had any reason to lie, right? I'm 38, but I'm sitting here busting up balls deep in a girl that's in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. What? That was happening, and this was 2001 to 2005. Imagine how it is now. Anyway, as you can see, I named names. I don't give a fuck. All the names and faces I showed were people that I had nice things to say. for legal reasons, I will not name the names of the people that I had strong belief based on various factors to believe that they were out here, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, fucking, I'm not even gonna say getting fucked, fucking dudes that were mid-20s to, hell, my age and older. Again, I'm gonna be 38 next month. Right? So, yo. So for this bitch to sit here and try and say, oh, we were being preyed on. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Because you sure as hell knew not to tell your parents. That's the other thing. You knew not to tell your fucking parents. Right? And I don't know how the hell, well, okay, social media and all that wasn't that big back then. Okay, some people had cell phones, but we all know what was there back then. It's not like it is today. As old as that makes me sound, right? But, yo, shit. I don't give a fuck how underage they look. Like, look. These girls consented. They knew what they were doing. They consented. They wanted. They were. I don't know. It always killed me that these girls can sit here and mastermind and engineer being able to sneak out and have a change of clothes and have their friends help them out because one of them had a car, but yet after all, and then sneak back in some fucking Metal Gear Solid type shit, tactical type shit, but yet, for some odd reason, oh, they don't have the mental capacity to consent. Again, there's a big difference between 16 and 6, between 13 and 3. Between 14 and 4, like, it's one thing if it's middle school, because again, I could name some girls in middle school. I could give you their names as well, of them dating dudes that were in their 20s. Okay, I could name some names there as well, but I won't, because for legal reasons, right? But high school, 16 at the absolute. I mean, if you want to say 14, okay, they're kind of okay, fine. But 16, nah, no. Because I can tell you also. I mean, hell, I'll be flat out honest with this. At 16, there were some teachers I wanted to fuck. There were some female to hell. From middle school, there were some teachers I wanted to fuck. Miss Hotmeyer from middle school. No, that was high school as well. Gaithersburg High School. Yeah, but there were also, now that I thought about it, some pedo female teachers as well. Ridgeview Middle School, that's one. I remember that teacher, that white lady there, who was probably in her like early 20s. An early 20s teacher teaching a middle school class. But she was a little bit too touchy-feely with me now that I think about it. And for some odd reason, I had no problem with it back then. But looking back on it now, like, whoa, she was a fucking pedophile. Anyway. High school, there were some female teachers I wanted to fuck back in high school when I was 14, 15, 16. So, and if I got the chance, I would have taken it. I don't remember ever making the moves on one of them. I don't think I had the balls to do that back then, but I wanted to fuck some of my female teachers back then. Okay? I knew what I wanted. I knew what I was doing. Okay? So did these girls. So, no, madam, wrapping it all up, you were not preyed on. You were not victims. You all were consensual. You all consented. Adults or not, you all consented. You knew what the fuck you were doing. You had the mental capacity. You weren't in elementary school. You weren't even in middle school. You were deep in high school. Okay, you all were like 16. Okay. Some of y'all were 14, yes, 16, okay. And now we need to get over. In fact, you know what? Let's switch it back. Let's switch it back. Yeah. So there is that. Now, to drive this point home on this matter, there was prom. I did not have a single girlfriend all through high school. Nothing. No girlfriend, no hookup, nothing at all, right? Prom rolls around, and there were still some girls that I liked, and I wanted to ask out, but I kept hearing, she already has a date, okay, fine. There was one girl that I happened to like. I thought she was cute. Her name was Randy Hawk. Randy H-A-Q, I believe is how you pronounce her, or how you spell her last name. Randy Hawk. She said yes immediately. I'm like, okay, great. She was in one of my classes. Okay. And I sat there and I'm like, great. So let me go now and plan for this thing. Weeks go by. It's like, what? 3 months out? 3 months out? Okay. So I'm sitting there planning. You know, and of course, saving up the money to get a limo and all that stuff. I happen to have been working at the time. Okay. And about every month I check in. Hey, of course I'm talking to this girl as much as I can. And whenever I try to say, okay, let me get your number and all this stuff or the email or something, she was really quiet. She was quiet. She never talked but okay, fine. But she said yes. She didn't even go, okay, or anything. She said yes, just yes. I'm like, okay. And I sat there and planned and had all this stuff ready and nothing. We ended up not going together. I don't know if she actually went or whatever, but I don't know. So I'm sitting there like, great, what am I going to do? I'm either going to go by myself or I'm just not going to go at all and miss this once in a lifetime, whatever. Okay. Which brings me to this. Yeah. All right, well, first of all, here's me. Graduating high school. This is a big dark Constitution Hall. Lee Doran, the principal, giving me my thing. I had the fresh cane rose. I believe he died of cancer. Rest in peace. He's not the principal now. This is my prom picture. And you see how rough those things were? These things were also in the accident of where I lost damn near everything. But this is my prom picture. I managed to save this. Who's this girl, you're wondering? This girl, Lily Tran. I was 18 in this picture. Okay, get a good shot of this. Okay. I was 18 in this picture. She, I believe, was either 23 or 25. Whoa, what happened there? Dick's Sporting Goods over in the Rio in Gaithersburg. I was working there at the time in the fitness section. And I was sitting here wondering, what the hell am I going to do? I'm here. I have no date for the prom, whatever. I don't know what possessed me to do it, but I'm just like, she's going to say no. Like, dude, like what the I asked her, and she said, oh, hell yeah, sure. Oh, hell yeah, sure. and this just hit me. Looking back on this, I guess you can't make this up. I wonder how this is going to affect my video. She was actually a single mother. Single mother, and it's not like, oh, she had a full Asian kid she has, from what I understand. Single mother. She was either 23 or 25. I believe she was 20, or maybe she was less, but couldn't have been, she was definitely not more than 25, and I believe she was probably 23 in this picture. She said yes. Now, when I walked in there with her, considering my success rate with the ladies, the females my age, when I walked in there with her looking like this, me looking like this, nobody expected that shit. I had my own private limo. It was private, like a personal limo. It was like a, not Crown Vic, Lincoln Town Car. That private, the signature or whatever, had him waiting outside. It was nice. It was great. But I walked in there with her, and everybody was looking at me like, who is that? How did you manage to pull that off? How in the hell? I felt glorious. None of those girls my age wanted me. The one girl who said yes, my age, and I couldn't find her in the yearbook. So either she moved school, I don't know. I couldn't find her. So I don't know what grade she was in, because she was in my class. So I don't know if she was taking advanced classes. That's another thing that happened at that school. People took classes grades ahead. I actually heard one teacher, actually over at Gaithersburg High School, complaining about this. Like, yo, these kids are taking all of these advanced classes and are taking classes to get ahead, that by the time they get here, there's nothing for them to do. By the time they get to 11th and 12th grade, there's nothing for them to do. They already took the classes over the summer. And that was in Gaithersburg High School, which is not like Wooten or Churchill. Okay, it is not. So she was in my class, but God knows what grade she actually was in, now that I think about it. But anyway, yeah, so there's that. I walked in there with her, with her on my arm, and nobody could believe it, because she was obviously the best dressed one in there as far as the females go. As far as us dudes go, I mean, hell, us dudes are all the same cut, freaking monkey suit. But as far as the women go, and even some of the adults, like the adults overseeing the thing, they're like, huh? Of course, they were kind of asking themselves, how old is she? Because nobody's seen her before. And I think the fact that I walked in there with an Asian girl of all people, not even a white girl or something, but an Asian girl, like, so there's that. Proof. Absolute proof. Not me just saying stuff. Okay? It's not me just saying things, just say things for say things sake. Picture proof. Okay. So, bringing it back down to the main thing of this video. They did not want me. The girls my age back then, and there were a few of them. In fact, okay, there's Kelly McClutchin, okay, like Gabrielle Union in her prime, but hotter, right? I looked at Kelly recently. She has aged. We all have, but she has aged. Okay, recently, and by recently I mean like 2019, 2018, I happened to find her on Facebook or some shit like that. She has aged, okay. Obviously, I've aged. There was only one other girl who I would say, over and above Kelly, I would have wanted to marry. And that was this girl named Tejaswi. I believe her last name is Rana Dev or something. East Indian girl. Like, full East Indian girl. She was quiet. She was as quiet as I was back then. She had like one of the best bodies in that school. My God. My God. And from the girls that I was friends with, apparently she was a mil-spec tactical weapons grade bitch. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Needless to say, I looked her up and she has gotten, well, the last time I looked her up, again, this is all pre-pandemic, this is 2017, 18, maybe even 19. I looked her up. Unlike most, if not all the rest of the girls in high school, she looked better with age. Or as good. Like, she didn't grow into her body to where, okay, her body doesn't look like, no, she still has huge tits, she still has nice hips, nice thighs, like everything. Like, okay, well, last time I saw her, that was 2025 now. That was what, at least over 5 years ago. So God knows what happened, right? She was the only girl that managed to beat Kelly in my mind. Again, obviously, there was a bunch of girls I wanted to fuck, but as far as I will take this. I will settle down with this. Have some kids. Family, done. It was Kelly McClutchin, and above her, Tejaswi. That was it. That was it. Every other girl, we fucking, but that's it. Long-term relationship, but marriage, no. Those were the only two. And why those two? Especially considering how badly Kelly treated me. Maybe it was looks, maybe it was lust, I don't know. But for some odd reason, those two, I was like, yes, those are the ones for me. And apparently they were not for me. So, let us replay this once again. Let us replay this. First of all, let's go back to this meme. Let's go back to this meme right here. And let me pull this up. Boom. Now, it's not exactly like this in my case. Because, yes, I was this. In fact, if anybody remembers, I said this some time back. I started the chess club at Wooten. I don't know if it's still there. I believe it was the name we decided on was the Four Knights. Four Kings sounded better, but there's only 2 kings on the board. But there are 4 knights on the board, so we called it the Four Knights Chess Club. I don't know if that club is still there today, but I started that chess club. Because for some odd reason, I was expecting that to be there at a school like that. Put it to you like this. Wooten and Churchill were schools that were neck and neck as like dead last in sports as far as football goes. Okay. Wooten, the boys excelled, the sport that they excelled in was volleyball for the girls and golf for the boys. So golf, I think we all know what that means, what that entails. Okay, for all those who know, they know. For all those who don't, they do not. Okay. In fact, to kind of drive home the kind of place this is and the kind of people, the mentalities that we have there, we're going to take a look back at this yearbook at something here because I just noticed it with the staff. When they were doing the roll call for the staff in this yearbook. Where is it? Where are they? Roll call for the staff. I found it to be quite interesting. What's the word I'm looking for? I found it to be a quite interesting usage of words that they picked. Where is it? Quite interesting usage of words for this. Yes, but here we go. Let's put this back to me real quick. Look at this. Heads of state. This is the principal, Lee Doran. I believe he died of cancer. Rest in peace. Yeah. So, yeah, that's, and it's not just because of our proximity to DC. It's because for all those who get it, you get it. For those who don't, well, you don't. All right. This school and Churchill are the schools that the likes of Wharton, MIT, Harvard, Yale, and all of them go to look for people. Gaithersburg, Seneca, and those places, that's where like the NFL goes to find people, or colleges go to find people that they can get and send them off to the NFL. If that makes sense. Okay? If that makes sense. Moving right along. Back to this. Where is this? Boom. So this wasn't exactly, this might have been the case at Gaithersburg, or Seneca especially. Not so much the case at Wooten, and it wouldn't be the case at Churchill. Okay? To a certain extent. It kind of still was the case, but not as much. Not to this bit of fervor or degree. Okay? That being said, a lot of these ladies that you saw in that yearbook, yes, a lot of them are married, and it's not like this with them, okay? But let's take me. Let's take me. Yeah, this could have been me to a certain extent. Probably not with the best of grades, but still me. I'm not the CEO right now, no. But I'm good. Why? Let's see. What literally, and I cannot believe that that I managed to, this all just plays in quite nicely. Take a look at my channel here, okay? This was me in high school. This can be me. Okay, I don't have the Lambo or whatever, and I'm not rich. I'm not the CEO. However, does that look familiar? Let's zoom in. The very last video that I did, me with a luxury car. I had no idea I was going to do this video right now. So this sure as hell was not planned. This apartment complex is not exactly cheap. Okay, the rents there are $2,500 a month, I believe, to start. And yes, it might include all the utilities, but still $2,500 a month, or most of the utilities, not all of them. Me with a luxury car. Right, like, okay, so there is that. So bringing it now back to, where is this bitch? Where is this woman? Her right here.
This reminds me of a meme. It was a meme of a girl in high school, a girl and a guy in high school.
How you gonna shame me?
Hold on, I'm not shaming you. I'm about to
You're
bring you full
perfect.
circle.
No
I
one's
got
shaming
your
you.
back.
You're
Watch
perfect.
this. In the meme, they were in high school. When the nerd came up to the girl in high school, she was like, no, I don't want you. And then once she became a baby mama, he was a CEO, executive, and all that. And she's like, hey, you remember me? He said, no, I don't want you.
I'm not the CEO, but I do make hiring and firing decisions. Okay, I do have hiring and firing influence at my current job in the government. So, It's not CEO. In fact, at this very same Wooten, there were like, 3 or 4 sets of twins there, and one of them was Tony and Toby Zhang. One of those guys is on Forbes 30 under 30 list. I don't know which one of those guys it was, but I've come to learn that one of them is on Forbes 30 under 30. So there's that. And this was years ago. So yeah. Okay. And I went to school. And in fact, we were on the same stunts team, stunts and choreography team. Martial arts, practicing martial arts and stunts and stuff. It's a little club that we made, kind of like how I made the chess club. Anyway, moving right along.
Respectfully, y'all is the grown-up versions of the niggas that got hurt in high school while we was out fucking with the drug dealers.
Okay. All right. And what is your point, madam?
Let me tell you something. We were victims then, making horrible ass decisions with grown ass niggas preying on us.
If you've gotten this far, you already know what I had to say about that. You not victims. You all consented. You all knew exactly what you're doing. When people actively tried to stop you, you physically resisted. Physically and otherwise resisted. But you had, again, as she just admitted, you had no problem saying no. You knew how to say no. It's not like you said yes to everybody because you were just so mentally whatever that you viewed yourself as just the community girlfriend for everybody. No, you knew how to say no when you wanted to say no. Okay? So, negative, madam.
Y'all gotta let that shit go.
Nope. In fact, put this back up. Put this back up. Where is it? Boom. I would not have gotten where I got to today being able to do stuff like this, being able to take pictures like this with a car that's not faked, like I'm not at a dealership faking it. I would not have got to where I am right now if I did what you did and let it go. Okay? All right. In addition to other things. Obviously my hard work and blah, 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 blah. But
you didn't get no pussy in high school. You getting pussy now.
You know what? I didn't get any pussy in high school. That sure as all hell's the goddamn truth. But I'm getting it now. From who? Who am I getting it now from, man? And yes, I'm very well aware that I've been married for like 10 years now, but we all know how that marriage is and what type of marriage that was or is. However, I'm getting pussy now. Bitch, what? Huh. And what makes it... let me not even say what makes you think I want your pussy now. Okay, you know what? Okay, fine. I'm getting pussy now? Awesome. I'm getting pussy from the girls that I wanted back in high school when they were virgins or when at least the shit was tighter. Okay, you know what? Fine. Thank you for that. You know what? I will take that pussy, thanks. And that is all I will take. Thank you very much. And I'm saying this as me, but I'm speaking for the men she's talking to, of which I am one, and of course men like me, okay? That is all I will take, madam. Not taking you, not taking your kids, not settling down with you, not accepting you. You get friends with benefits, and that's it. Long-term friends with benefits at the absolute max, but that is all you're getting. And once you realize how, oh damn, this is how much dick you got, and man, I should have gotten with you from the start. Yes, bitch, you should have. But too late now. But you know what? You're getting the dick now. Awesome. We got an hour, and then you're free to go. Okay? But
get over it.
Absolutely.
Get over it.
So how many times do you hear hear men bring up,
see
oh,
how
but what about the girls who had the older guys picking them up in high school?
Get the fuck over it.
Yeah, get the fuck over it. Okay, well, you know what? Who's the older guy now, huh? Who is the older guy now? Oh, but it's a problem now. It's a problem now. It is a problem now. Huh. Well, I don't know what to tell you, madam, because I don't want you. So, where are we going to go with this? I don't want you. Yeah, okay, you can give me some of this ass. All right. As stretched out as you probably are, especially after those kids plural, please make sure to squeeze while I'm in there, because as much dick as I got, to be going in and being able to swing around and hit nothing but air, right? Not all pussy is good, trust me. So what now? And again, this is for all the dudes. This is not just for black men, even though, right? This is what you ladies don't seem to understand is, guess what? Urkel wants pussy too. Urkel wants pussy. Let's see now. McLovin. No. McLovin's cool. What's a white name? White people. White guys. What name y'all want? Millhouse? Yeah, Millhouse. We'll go with Millhouse. Millhouse wants pussy as well. Okay. Back in high school. Okay. He wants to feel how tight pussy can be because she's a freaking virgin. Okay. Urkel wants pussy. Millhouse wants pussy. This is back in high school. What else we got? Who else? For Asian dudes, God knows you Asian dudes are probably the. What you all got? What's a nerdy Asian name? Zhang? No, Zhang's cool. Lin. Zhang especially. Zhang more than anybody else sounds like suit and tie, rich triad, right? So no, not Zhang, not Lin. Chen, no, not Chin. There we go, Chin. I've never seen an Asian dude with a last name Chin who was just balling the fuck out of control. Okay? Fuck. Zhang. Forbes 30 under 30. There you fucking go. So, no. Definitely not Zhang. Chin. Okay, Chin wants pussy too. East Indians. What y'all got? I don't want to go with Standard Issue Patel because, I mean, that just sounds... Singh, Singh is kind of standard issue too. He can plus or minus. East Indians, put your name, put your nerdy name in the comments. Okay. Hispanics, Spanish, Hispanic, Latinos, whatever is the correct term today. Paco, it can't be like Raul, no. It can't be Ramirez, no. Like. Especially with the way you guys are, man, all y'all guys get ass. So for the ones that don't somehow manage to not get ass, Paco, we'll go with Paco. All right, Paco wants pussy. Middle Easterns, Abu, Middle Easterns, put whoever your nerdy name is, okay. And Native Americans, God bless y'all if y'all even exist. Y'all put your names in. So. Those nerdy dudes, guess what? They want pussy too back in high school. Now, my question is, these drug dealer types, these thugged out types, the Zhangs, the Sanchezes, the Chads, the Gloctavius Tyrones, the whatever, are you girls making them wait? Well, evidently not. Are you saying no to sex with them? Evidently not. As is evidenced by the genetic receipts you all fucking got towing around with them dudes. So, y'all are giving it up. It's not like you're not giving it up to anybody. Okay, you're giving it up to those dudes. Okay? Guess what? Urkel wants pussy too, just like Stefan Arkell. Steve Urkel wants pussy as well. I don't know what the fuck makes you bitches think that they aren't trying to bust a nut as well, without having to jack off to do it. So, there's that. And again, for all the other groups, You all fill in your names, take out Steve Urkel, put in whatever your name is for your standard issue nerd name, okay?
Right. It wasn't right then. It is not right now.
Yeah, of course. That's very fucking convenient. That's real fucking convenient, and that's despite the fact that women date older. That's been the case since how long? And women have been so strong, smart, independent, and don't need no man since what, the 60s, and yet they still date older?
And she wasn't the one who was responsible for making it right. He was the older guy.
Once again, these ladies knew how to say no. Because they sure as hell were saying no to the dudes their age. Okay? They knew what the hell they were doing. So, no, negative.
Older guy. They can make more. Take some accountability.
They can have as many excuses as...
Take some accountability. Take some account. We were victims. But take some accountability. And this right here is what we get now. Okay.
They won't. I'll say God saved me from y'all.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm still the God dream about. So we can talk all day about certain topics. You guys can't sit here and say
guys that they want to try to shame for making good decisions.
Mm-hmm. No one's shaming you.
You're shaming good decisions.
You're not shaming me.
I'm not shaming good decisions.
No one's shaming them for their decision making. It's actually quite the opposite. You're shaming people for making bad decisions.
Why do they?
You know what? I'm not even gonna go on her with that.
In the past.
Why do they keep talking over me? Remember this, and this goes for the women too, but I'm speaking to my guys. Anytime that you find yourself in a situation where you dodged somebody that you thought was for you but really wasn't, that's God protecting you.
Absolutely.
Go for women too.
Whenever you raise your standards, fellas, remember, it's not that you got to have a lot of options. You just got to find the best one for you.
Well, shit, God. I mean, you saved me from Kelly. You saved me from Tejaswi. You saved me from all them other girls in high school. But, shit, man. Thanks, I guess. But, anyway. So. Bringing it back. You didn't get pussy then, you're getting it now. Well, thanks, madam. It's actually 11:45 p.m., so I guess I can call you to come over. And you can get 1 hour of what you were missing from high school straight on. Well, I mean, obviously I'm better at fucking now than I would have been in high school, but shit. And then you can go on about your day, go pick up them kids, or go sneak back into your house. Hopefully those kids didn't wake up or whatever the hell. But, absolutely not. Stands right now. I have a high quality standard of living. I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom place all to myself that I am able to pay for without hiccup. Okay, I have a nice luxury car outside. I am single with 0 kids. And yeah, you know what? I have gotten over it. I'm not stalking the pages of these girls from high school that turned me down. I mean, I happened to, their name happened to come across my head one day, just, oh, wow, I remember that person now. I wonder why I'm thinking about them all of a sudden. Oh, wow, I wonder what happened to them. Oh, okay, so she's married. Oh, wow, she gained weight. Oh, wow, she lost weight. Or Facebook was like, hey, you might know this person. Oh shit, yeah, I do know that person. Well, let's click on them. What's going on with them? And that's it. I have gotten over it, madam. And looking at it now, if any of those ladies that, let's be honest, the other thing that we face with the ladies from my high school is not even so much that they went and had kids out of wedlock and had a bunch of kids by a bunch of different dudes. No. But they had kids. Those kids may or may not be at least teens now, if not older. Okay. But divorce. That's the quote-unquote MILFs. Right? Assuming they kept their bodies correct. Enough. Right? That's what's gonna be coming as far as the girls that I went to high school with. Those MILFs that are divorced and, maybe I haven't checked with any of them enough to see what's going on there. But it's the opposite end of the spectrum with the kind of girls that I went to high school with because of the area and the standing in society that area is at. Okay, it's not the ghetto. It's not Section 8. Okay, so that's what that is more likely what the guys like me in my position would be seeing. And of course, if any of those girls from high school tried to get back with or tried to get at me now, awesome. Long-term friends with benefits. And that's it. So, there you have it. That is that. It is now 11:49. I don't know when this is going to happen, but apparently TikTok is supposed to go offline. It's supposed to be removed from the US in 10 minutes and some seconds, assuming it's 12 midnight. I don't know if it's 12 midnight Pacific time or Eastern or whatever. I don't know, but it is 11:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. January 18, 2025. This is Saturday. Saturday. So, TikTok is supposed to go, and I have a video coming up about that, so I am going to go think about that video and have that up hopefully in a few hours. Yeah, but as far as this goes, no, madam. Negative. This isn't even like how a girl might be flat as a board with no ass, no tits, no hips, no nothing, just looking like a 5-year-old boy in the body. And then she gets out of high school or something, and all of a sudden, she looks like an Instagram girl, but it's 100% all natural. Okay, it's not even like that, right? Where, okay, it's you, it's still you, it's your body. No, now all of a sudden you're coming to the dudes that have the money and the status and whatever, and maybe even a little bit of power, God forbid. Negative. You weren't getting pussy then, you're getting pussy now. No thanks. Or again, thanks. You got 1 hour, let's do this. And just in case I happen to want to do some damage here, take this morning after pill, so... right? But, no. Then you can go back to whoever the hell your kid's father is. You can go back to your place, assuming you even have one or whatever, and leave me to my place here. And again, I'm speaking not just for myself, but for the dudes in my situation where they were the nerd gets no bitches, getting no ass in high school, hell, maybe even in college. And now, all of a sudden, they're driving what they want. They're able to do what they want, more or less, a lot more than less. And now, these types and kinds, these want to come sit here and say, well, get over it and come get with us now. Negative, bitch. Anyway, That is that. Later.